are of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place has it been better and felt more than at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year. Did it. Way to go, kid. National Player of the Year! Are you kidding?
Caitlin Clark's big move shocks the whole world. Clark was named the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year in a stunning announcement, outshining Olympic legends and world champions. But that's not all. Her rookie WNBA season has been nothing short of historic, with record-breaking performances that have stunned the whole WNBA. So, what's behind Caitlin Clark's achievement? Let's take a closer look.
Surprising announcement of the year that the Athlete of the Year for Time Magazine is Caitlin Clark.
Yep. Happened over the course of last year, from when I started my last college season and not knowing if that would actually be my last season, whether I was deciding to come back to college or turn pro, and now sitting here like I'm done with my first professional season and so much has happened. And
Clark got emotional after winning the title of Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year. Clark's incredible journey from college superstar to WNBA sensation has captivated audiences worldwide. Her story becomes even more remarkable when she beat out Olympic gymnast Simone Biles and boxer Iman Khalif for the prestigious award, joining basketball legends Cheryl Swoops, Rebecca Lobo, and Candace Parker as the only basketball players to receive this honor since 1931. The news is spreading like wildfire. Check out what? The Associated Press just tweeted. Caitlin Clark honored as AP Female Athlete of the Year following her impact on women's sports. Let's see what Clark said after winning the title.
oh my, thank you.
Take it all in.
Wouldn't be possible without every single one of you, and I really mean that. And I'm lucky that I'm here, because I know it probably wouldn't be possible at other places. So thanks for believing in me, having my back.
Oh,
Always.
we love coaching you. It can pull our hair out at times. But we love you. We love you so much.
Small fraction.
Caitlin,
so fun.
AP.
Yeah.
This is right. The Player of the Year.
Yeah.
After leading Iowa to 2 straight NCAA championship finals and becoming college basketball's all-time leading scorer with 3,951 points, Clark entered the WNBA as the Indiana Fever's first overall pick. The transition from college to pros came with intense pressure and expectations, especially given her historic college career that saw her break 51 records. Her final game at Iowa drew 18.9 million viewers, making it the second most watched women's sports event in U.S. television history outside of the Olympics. The remarkable feat of outdrawing the men's final showed Clark's ability to attract viewers even before turning pro.
And then obviously college basketball has come true, and then hopefully the WNBA here very shortly. But I think as a young girl, I was super competitive, and my parents always knew that, and I was always somebody that was driven by goals, and I think that's kind of remained the same throughout my life, whether it was in school, whether it was soccer, whether it was softball, whether it was track, really any sport I was doing, but especially in basketball, like I always wanted to be the best. And
Her move to the WNBA came with a grueling schedule. 11 games in just 20 days, mostly against the league's top teams. While Clark and the Fever took some time to find their rhythm, the signs of greatness were there from the start. In only her 6th game, she nearly got a triple-double and hit crucial late-game threes to beat the LA Sparks. The Bainbridge Fieldhouse became a fortress, packed with fans wearing Clark's number 22 jersey and lining up hours before games for a chance at an autograph. Through her first 11 games, she maintained impressive averages of 16 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, showing she could compete at the highest level. Game 12 in Washington, D.C. marked a turning point in Clark's rookie season. That night, she exploded for 7 three-pointers and 30 points in a statement victory that announced her arrival as a true WNBA star. From then on, the Fever transformed into the league's most potent offense, surpassing even championship contenders like New York and Las Vegas. Clark's impact went beyond her scoring. She made everyone around her better, forming especially strong connections with teammates Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Let's see what Stephen A. Smith said.
She deserves to be celebrated at Iowa the way that she did. When I did an event with her and my guy Mark Shapiro in Iowa, that's his alma mater, 11,000 people showed up. I assure you it was not for me. It was for her. This is who she is, and this is what she brings to the table. And then to go to the pro level, basically with no rest, after advancing to the national championship game before losing to Dawn Staley in South Carolina last year, what does she do? She goes out in the WNBA and she balls out there as well, and she ends up being a league MVP candidate as a rookie.
Her partnership with Boston, another former #1 pick, showcased how two young stars could elevate each other's games. Boston's powerful screens created space for Clark's signature three-pointers, while Clark's passing ability gave Boston easy scoring opportunities. The chemistry with Mitchell proved equally valuable, as Mitchell's speed made her the perfect target for Clark's incredible full-court passes. This three-headed attack became one of the most feared offensive combinations in the league.
Bounces to Boston. Boston one-on-one with Jones will flip it in.
2 for 1.
Clark, bounce pass. There's Boston.
That's where one guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home.
Clark's shooting range became legendary even by WNBA standards. Her average three-point attempt came from 28 feet, a full 6 feet behind the arc, and the furthest in the entire league. This unprecedented range forced defenders to guard her differently than any other player, creating spacing that benefited the entire team. When defenders tried to press up on her at 30 feet, Clark would blow by them for easy layups or find open teammates. Let's see what Lisa Blunder said about Clark's performance.
She's handled this unbelievably. You forget sometimes this is a 22-year-old, right? She's been named Time Female or Athlete of the Year and has had all kinds of things coming at her from all different types of directions. And, with that publicity becomes some haters always, and that's unfortunate. But we really work hard at Iowa on putting the blinders on and just being able to be very tunnel visioned, and I think it's helping her right now.
Yeah.
The record started falling in rapid succession. On July 6th, Clark made history as the first rookie to record a triple-double. Just 11 days later, she set a new WNBA single-game record with 19 assists. By the Olympic break, she was leading the league in assists and had earned her first All-Star selection. Remarkable achievements for any player, let alone a rookie. Missing out on Team USA only seemed to fuel her competitive fire further.
Still lead it by 7. Caitlin Smith, one-hander, got it in. Clark launches, nails it. And all of them are above the break except for one corner triple. Averaging almost 3 per game.
Post-Olympic break, Clark elevated her game to new heights, leading the Fever to win 7 of 8 games, their best stretch in nearly a decade. During this period, she averaged an astounding 25 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds per game, playing at an MVP level and earning 3 consecutive Eastern Conference Player of the Week awards. Her performance was so dominant that she earned Eastern Conference Player of the Month honors and solidified her position as the runaway Rookie of the Year favorite. Caitlin Clark changed the WNBA in a way no one had ever seen before. The Indiana Fever team broke the record for how many people came to watch their games. They had 200,000 more fans than any other team had ever gotten before. Every road game became a sellout event, with fans traveling from across the country to see Clark play. Television ratings experienced a 300% surge when Clark was on the court, and the 2024 WNBA draft, where she was selected first overall, became the most watched in league history with 2.4 million viewers. Her rookie season statistics tell the story of a generational talent. The only player in WNBA history with 2 triple-doubles as a rookie, a new single-game assist record, the highest assists per game average for a rookie, and the league leader in three-pointers made. These accomplishments led to her winning Rookie of the Year and finishing 4th in MVP voting, the highest finish for a rookie in recent league history. The team's success matched her individual achievements as the Fever made the playoffs for the first time since 2016, clinching their spot weeks before the season ended. Clark's presence also contributed to major league-wide improvements, including the introduction of chartered flights after 22 years of commercial travel. Her impact extended beyond the court as she handled media attention and pressure with remarkable poise and maturity. Rebecca Lobo, a basketball legend herself, praised Clark's ability to navigate the spotlight. She has handled this almost flawlessly. She seems to say and do all the right things. It's just incredible in a moment when the attention and criticism are constant. Despite the pressure, Clark remained committed to fan engagement, consistently taking time before and after games to sign autographs and connect with supporters. Let's see what Rebecca Lobo said.
Well, the expectations coming into this season for Caitlin were incredibly high, and somehow she was still able to exceed them. And what really stood out to me is how quickly she was able to learn as the season went on. And it was kind of fitting that she started and ended her season in the same place, in Connecticut, against the same opponent, because you were able to see that growth. And that first game of the year, she finished with 10 turnovers on the day. What did we see from her last night? The ability to take care of the basketball, only 3 turnovers and 9 assists on the day. She just learned every game, learned how to get better, ended up as one of the top 5 players this year. She was finished 4th in MVP voting. So all of the pressure on her, all of those expectations, somehow Caitlin Clark once again able to exceed.
Looking ahead to a record-breaking season, expectations are sky-high, but Clark's rookie year suggests she's more than capable of meeting them. Her combination of unlimited range, exceptional court vision, and ability to elevate her teammates has already changed the game. As the AP Female Athlete of the Year award demonstrates, Clark's impact extends beyond basketball, inspiring a new generation of athletes and bringing unprecedented attention to women's sports. The future of women's basketball looks brighter than ever, with Clark leading the way. With her continued development and the growing popularity of the WNBA, Clark's influence on the sport seems poised to only increase in the years to come. The scary part for opponents? She's just getting started. Share your thoughts in comments section and subscribe our channel for more updates. From the court to the concert, Caitlin Clark and Connor McCaffrey turn heads on a double date. But who else was there will shock you. Let's take a closer look. The basketball world's brightest young stars aligned for a memorable evening as Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend Connor McCaffrey joined NBA standout Tyrese Halliburton and his girlfriend Jade Jones for a double date at Justin Timberlake's concert. The group attended Timberlake's Forget Tomorrow World Tour at Indianapolis's Gainbridge Fieldhouse, marking another high-profile appearance for Clark during the basketball offseason. Jones documented the evening through her Instagram story, sharing glimpses of the couples enjoying Timberlake's performance alongside snapshots of their stylish outfits. Clark, the 22-year-old WNBA star, turned heads with her chic off-court fashion, choosing a white long-sleeve crop top paired with high-waisted denim jeans. Her outfit blended simplicity and elegance, highlighting her effortless sense of style. Her boyfriend, McCaffrey, complemented her look perfectly, wearing a crisp white shirt layered under a tan jacket that added a casual yet polished touch. Meanwhile, NBA's 2-time All-Star Halliburton caught attention with his bold choice of a black and white ensemble that confidence. His girlfriend, Jones, added her own flair to the evening, wearing a sleek and sophisticated dark-colored long-sleeve top that balanced the group's stylish appearance. Together, the group showcased a blend of modern fashion and laid-back elegance, making their outing even more memorable. This concert outing adds to Clark's growing list of high-profile appearances during the off-season. She previously made headlines with her 2-day attendance at Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, demonstrating her ability to balance her professional basketball career with personal enjoyment and cultural experiences. The evening held particular significance as it brought together two of Indiana's most prominent basketball figures. Clark, who has taken the WNBA by storm with the Fever, and Halliburton, the NBA All-Star who has revitalized the Indiana Pacers, represent the future of basketball in Indianapolis. The timing of this double date coincided with a significant milestone in Clark's career. She was recently named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, an achievement that prompted a touching response from McCaffrey. The former Iowa Hawkeye expressed his pride and support through social media, sharing Time's cover featuring Clark with a heartfelt caption of 3 heart hands emojis. This social media gesture from McCaffrey highlighted the couple's supportive relationship, which has remained strong throughout Clark's transition from college basketball superstar to WNBA phenomenon. Their relationship, which began during their time at Iowa, has weathered the challenges of professional sports and heightened public attention. But wait, there is more. The evening showed how Clark has maintained a balance between her professional achievements and personal life. Despite the intense spotlight that follows her as one of basketball's most recognizable faces, she continues to enjoy normal activities like concert going and double dates with friends. The coupling of Clark and Halliburton at this event also symbolizes the growing synergy between the NBA and WNBA in Indianapolis. Both players have brought renewed energy and attention to their respective teams, contributing to the city's rich basketball culture. Jones's documentation of the evening through Instagram offered fans a rare glimpse into the personal lives of these athletic stars. The casual nature of their outing, from their choice of attire to their visible enjoyment of the concert, presented a relatable side to these high-profile athletes. The concert appearance comes during a period of remarkable achievement for Clark. Her selection as Time's Athlete of the Year caps a transformative period in her career, marking her successful transition from college basketball to the professional ranks. This recognition places her among an elite group of athletes who have transcended their sport to become cultural icons. McCaffrey's public celebration of Clark's Time Magazine honor reflects the continued support system that has helped facilitate her success. His subtle yet meaningful social media post demonstrated how their relationship has evolved from their shared basketball background at Iowa to supporting each other's individual paths in the sport.
This is not the same as what it was. Me and you, we cannot go and just walk around like nobody knows who you are. That's not the reality of the situation.
The evening served as a reminder that even as Clark continues to break records and reshape women's basketball, she maintains connections to both her personal relationships and the broader basketball community. Her ability to balance these elements while enjoying normal social activities speaks to her maturity and groundedness despite her meteoric rise to fame. This double date night represents more than just a casual evening out. It showcases how young athletes like Clark and Halliburton can maintain their personal lives while carrying the weight of being the faces of their respective leagues. Their choice to spend time together off the court also highlights the growing interconnectedness of the NBA and WNBA communities, particularly in basketball-centric cities like Indianapolis. The presence of both couples at Timberlake's concert also demonstrates the increasing cultural influence of basketball stars beyond the sport. Their attendance at high-profile entertainment events reflects the evolving role of athletes as cultural figures who bridge the worlds of sports and entertainment. As Clark continues to make her mark in the WNBA, moments like these provide valuable insight into how she balances her professional obligations with personal enjoyment. The support of McCaffrey, coupled with friendships with fellow athletes like Halliburton, creates a strong foundation as she navigates the demands of professional basketball and growing celebrity. Through this evening, fans got to see a different side of these athletes, not as competitors on the court, but as young people enjoying music, fashion, and friendship. It's these moments that help humanize sports stars and create deeper connections with their fans, while also showing that success in professional athletics doesn't preclude having a normal social life. The event also highlighted Indianapolis's growing status as a city where both NBA and WNBA stars can thrive, both professionally and personally. The presence of Clark and Halliburton at local events strengthens their connections to the community and helps build the city's reputation as a premier basketball destination.
Noah Lyles sells tickets. Noah Lyles has a storyline. Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles is the face of USA track and field. It's the truth.
Track and field has always been a sport where athletic excellence speaks volumes, but in today's media-driven world, the story behind the athlete often carries just as much weight as their performance on the track. This fascinating dynamic was recently brought to light when world champion hurdler Grant Holloway made some remarkably candid observations about his fellow American track star Noah Lyles, sparking intense discussions within the athletics community. In a recent press conference, Holloway addressed a tweet he had posted that stated, "Noah Lyles sells tickets, but Grant Holloway does not." Rather than backtrack or soften his stance, Holloway doubled down with a series of frank statements that laid bare the reality of track and field's current landscape. His words weren't bitter or resentful. Instead, they offered a clear-eyed assessment of how star power and marketability work in modern athletics. Noah Lyles sells tickets. Noah Lyles has a storyline. Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles is the face of USA track and field.
Everything I'm saying is not false about Noah. I'm a hurdler. I'm a world champion. Noah Lyles and I have the same exact resume. Actually, we don't. I have a silver, he has a bronze, but I think between like that, we both have Olympic medals, we both have world titles. But Noah is more so in the limelight. He does a sexy event. I know what event I do, and I think I'm fully capable of doing what Noah's is doing, but Noah Lyles has a storyline. He's trying to do something that hasn't been done, I think, since Tyson Gay, Allison Felix type of era. So they're going to push that. And I don't have a problem with it, but like my thing is it's unfair sometimes when you have athletes that run the 400.
Holloway stated matter-of-factly. What makes these comments particularly intriguing is that they come from an athlete who shares a similarly impressive competitive resume with Lyles. Both men are world champions, both have Olympic medals. Holloway with a silver, Lyles with a bronze, yet their public profiles couldn't be more different. The contrast becomes even more striking when examining their recent achievements. Holloway has dominated the hurdles event, establishing himself as one of the most consistent performers in track and field. Meanwhile, Lyles has captured public imagination with his pursuit of sprinting excellence and his larger-than-life personality. Holloway's observations extend beyond simple ticket sales. He acknowledges that Lyles possesses something that can't be manufactured, a compelling narrative. Noah has a storyline, Holloway explained. He's trying to do something that hasn't been done since the Tyson Gay, Allison Felix type of era. This recognition of the power of narrative in modern sports demonstrates Holloway's sophisticated understanding of the athletics business landscape.
Set!
But perhaps the most revealing aspect of Holloway's comments